Red Bluff, California, California. Geography. Red Bluff is on the northern edge of the Sacramento Valley and is the third largest city in the Shasta Cascade region. It is about 31 miles 50 km south of Redding, 40 miles 64 km northwest of Chico, and 131 miles 211 km north of Sacramento. The city is located at 41036 and 122 to 1317 W 40.176,640 minus 122.237,951. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 7.7 square miles 20 square kilometers. 7.6 square miles 20 km2 of it is land and 0.1 square miles 0.26 km2 of it is water. The total area is 1.48% water. History. Climate. Red Bluff has a Mediterranean climate CSA with cool, wet winters and hot, dry summers. There are an average of 100.1 days annually, with highs of 90 deg F 32.2 deg C or higher and an average of 21.5 days with lows of 32 deg F 0 deg C or lower. The record highest temperature was 121 deg F 49.4 deg C on August 7, 1981, and the record lowest temperature was 17 deg F 8.3 deg C on January 9, 1937. Annual precipitation averages 23.21 inches 589.5 mm, with measurable precipitation falling on an average of 71 days. The wettest rain year was from July 1994 to June 1995, with 45.96 inches 1167.4 mm, and the driest from July 1975 to June 19. The most rainfall in 1 month was 21.47 inches 545.3 mm in January 1995, and the most rainfall in 24 hours was 3.55 inches 1995. The most snowfall in 1 month was 15.0 inches 0.38 m in January 1937. Demographics. 2010. At the 2010 census, Red Bluff had a population of 14,076. The population density was 1833.6 people per square mile, 708.0/km2. The racial makeup of Red Bluff was 11,366, 80.7% white, 128, 0.9% African American, 438, 3.1% Native American, 187, 1.3% Asian, 16, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 1168 Hispanic or Latino of any race were 3,037 persons, 21.6%. The census reported that 13,637 people, 96.9% of the population, lived in households, 151.1% lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 289, 2.1% were institutionalized. There were 5,376 households, 37.8% had children under the age of 18 living in them, 1969 36.6% were opposite-sex married couples living together, 1022 19.0% had a female householder with no husband present, 404. There were 537 10.0% unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 0.5% same-sex married couples or partnerships. 1629 households, 30.3%, were one person, and 678, 12.6%, had someone living alone who was 65 or older. The average household size was 2.54. There were 3,395 families, 63.2% of households. The average family size was 3.11. The age distribution was 3,950 people, 28 10.1% under the age of 18, 15-34 people, 10.9% aged 18 to 24, 3,561 people, 25.3% aged 25 to 44, 3,157 people. The median age was 32.2 years. For every 100 females, there were 92.4 males. For every 100 females aged 18 and over, there were 87.7 males. There were 5,872 housing units at an average density of 764.9 per square mile. Of the occupied units, 2277, 42.4%, were owner-occupied, and 3,099, 57.6%, were rented. The homeowner vacancy rate was 3.5%. The rental vacancy rate was 7.3%. 5,652 people, 40.2% of the population, lived in owner-occupied housing units, and 7,985 people, 56.7%, lived in rental housing units. 2000. At the 2000 census, there were 13,147 people in 5,109 households, including 3,239 families in the city. The population density was 1768.7 people per square mile, 683.2/km2. There were 5,557 housing units at an average density of 748.9 per square mile, 289.3/km2. The racial makeup of the city was 86.7% white, 0.6% black, 2.2% Native American, 1.6% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 5.8% from other races, and 3.0% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 13.7%. Of the 5,109 households, 36.2% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 42.4% were married couples living together. 16.5% had a female householder with no husband present, and 36.6% were non-families. 30.7% of households were one person, and 14.0% were one person aged 65 or older. The average household size was 2.47, and the average family size was 3.7. The age distribution was 28.7% under the age of 18, 9.9% from 18 to 24, 28.6% from 25 to 44, 18.0% from 45 to 64, and 14.7% 65 or older. The median age was 34 years. For every 100 females, there were 90.1 males. For every 100 females aged 18 and over, there were 84.1 males. The median income for a household in the city was $27,029, and the median family income was $32,000. Males had a median income of $26,807 versus $21,048 for females. The per capita income for the city was $14,060. About 17.7% of families and 21.1% of the population were below the poverty line, including 29.6% of those under age 18 and 9.7% of those aged 65 or over. Top employers. According to the city's 2016 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report (CAFR), these are the top -10 employers. Events. The annual Red Bluff Roundup, first held in 1921, has become one of the West's largest rodeos. The town is well known throughout the nation due to its popular bull competitions. Tehama.com is an online events calendar for Tehama County, including Red Bluff. News. Red Bluff's Little League 11-12-year-old all-star baseball team was the Northern California state champions and the runner-up in the 2011 Little League All-Star West region. The team played twice on television, ESPN and ESPN 2. After the tournament, the team was honored by the San Francisco Giants for winning the Northern California Championship. Red Bluff's Little League 9-minus 10-year-old All-Star Baseball team placed fourth in the state of California in the 2002 California Little League All-Star Tournament. Red Bluff's Little League 11-12-year-old All-Star Baseball team was the United States Little League champion and the runner-up in the 1974 Little League World Series. On April 30, 1984, the Cone and Kimball building in downtown Red Bluff burned down. A park with a new clock tower was built on its lot in 2007. In late 1984, it was discovered that Colleen Stan had been kept as a sex slave on Weed Court since 1977 without anyone outside her abductor's household knowing. On November 19, 2002, Andrew Mickle shot and killed Officer David Mobilio of the Red Bluff Police Department in an attempt to make a political statement against corporate irresponsibility and the government's police state tactics. The case brought national media attention to Red Bluff. On November 14, 2017, St. Elizabeth Community Hospital in Red Bluff treated several victims of the Rancho Tehama Reserve shootings. Newspapers. Red Bluff Daily News. The Reading Record Searchlight runs a weekly publication called Tehama Today for Red Bluff residents. It is included in the Sunday editions of the Record Searchlight. Notable people. Clancy Barone, offensive line coach for the National Football League. Mary Brown, widow of John Brown the abolitionist, and her family lived in Red Bluff from 1864 until 1870. Her house at 135 Main Street, built for her by the citizens of Red Bluff, is a state historic landmark. When Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives Schuyler Colfax passed through Red Bluff in 1865, Mary Brown and her daughters are the only persons mentioned. Chuck Cecil, former National Football League safety. Michael Chiarello, celebrity chef. Jim Davis, Major League Baseball pitcher for the Giants, Cubs, and Cardinals. In 1956, he became the first pitcher in 40 years to record 4 strikeouts in a single inning. Shane Drake, award-winning music video director. Claire Engel, former United States Senator, was known as the pride of Red Bluff. Red Bluff. Jess Freitas Essar, American football player. Al Jaberger, 1966 PGA Championship winner, was born here. Yale Gilbert, NFL quarterback. Margaret Glaspie, singer-songwriter. Leo Gorcey, stage and movie actor. Marv Grissom, Major League Baseball player. League baseball player. Jim Hanks, voice and character actor, brother of Tom Hanks. William B. Ide, who joined the Bear Flag Revolt and was named President of the California Republic. Roy Joyner, Major League Baseball pitcher of 1930s. Phil Riedel, former Occidental College quarterback and College Football Hall of Fame member. Sweetersburg, baseball player banned after Black Sox scandal, died in Red Bluff. Jeff Sayre, radio personality and voice actor. Robert Shaw, choral conductor.